Hello, viewers, and welcome to this edition of Global Vibes. As you can see, I'm here by Lake Boulevard, and it's such a gorgeous day. And I'm here with the members of the Dragons of Hope, members of the Dragon Boat team. So very, very happy to have you here with us, Sarah and Janice. Janice Piper and Sarah Vanderwees. Can you tell me, Sarah, what is your role in the Dragons of Hope or the Dragon Boat team?
I am their coach. Have been going on 10 years now.
10 years?
Yeah.
You have been the coach for 10 years with the team?
Yep.
Okay. And Janice?
I'm a team member and assistant coach, and I've been paddling with the Dragons of Hope for 16 years.
16 years. Fantastic. So can you tell me a little bit about the origins? Can you tell me a little bit about the origins of the Dragons of Hope and why was this created?
Well, the Dragons of Hope has been a team for 25 years, so since 1999, and it was inspired by some research that came out of the University of British Columbia that showed that breast cancer survivors actually benefited from doing strenuous, repetitive exercise like dragon boat training. And that was contrary to the medical information at the time, which suggested that it might be harmful. So 24 women were trained for 3 months, established a team, and they got such benefit of it from a physical and mental perspective that they formed the world's first dragon boat team. So British Columbia team called Dragons Abreast.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when was the Thunder Bay team formed?
So the Thunder Bay team was formed just 3 years after that study began, because Paddlers Abreast, is that the name? Sorry. The correct name.
Oh.
Anyway.
I thought it was Paddlers Abreast.
Sorry. The Paddlers Abreast team got such benefits from their experience that they promoted this across the country, raising awareness about how beneficial this was. And the local Thunder Bay Breast Cancer Support group was spurred on to establish a team based on that information.
So this is a global movement?
It
is.
Yes.
Absolutely, yes. It's across the world.
It is across the world. Yeah.
There are thousands of paddlers now and hundreds of teams across the world.
Oh my God.
And it all started in Canada.
And Thunder Bay has how many teams?
We actually have enough for 2 boats. So
Okay. So 24 paddlers.
actually, we're in the 30s now. We're over 30 paddlers. Yeah.
How does paddling as a breast cancer survivor gives that sense of community?
Well, these ladies, they're warrior women, and it's a family. So we're here to support each other, and they've been through it, so they have experience and they have some wisdom, and anyone who comes into that boat benefits from their experience. And there's no wrong way to dragon boat, so we just tell everyone to try and to keep trying. And yeah, it's a lifetime event for sure.
I should know. I'm a new paddler. I just started. And yeah, it is a very strenuous and intense practice that we have. So you meet every Tuesday?
Yeah, we meet every Tuesday, and then we also meet every Thursday for the team that's competing.
What are you competing for?
This
Excitement. I see a lot of excitement.
These women are competitive. Make no mistake. They love to compete, and so this year we're going to Superior, Wisconsin, and we're actually bringing all the boats down. So we'll compete there, and every now and then we travel to a different place. We've traveled to Welland, we've traveled to Vancouver, we've been to Italy. So we're gearing up for 2026 for France.
Oh, wow.
So we will take a team to France.
Wow. How does a Dragons of Hope Thunder Bay team, how do you organize yourself in terms of, outreach? How, in participating all of these competitions or races, is an expensive affair, if I may ask?
Good.
Well, as far as outreach goes, we promote our team on our website, on social media, through the Cancer Center, through the Thunder Bay Support Group. So that's how we bring on new paddlers, which is fun. And we've brought on a lot of new paddlers this year, and you're one of them. So that's so great. And then as far as finding out about events to go to, breast cancer survivor paddling is quite organized. There's an international body, there's Canadian bodies, there's contacts, so it's just a matter of being part of these organizations and hearing about these groups. For example, France is all breast cancer survivors that will be attending that festival.
Okay. And with regards to fundraising, do you also do fundraising? Yeah.
Yes, we certainly do. Yeah, we've been the beneficiary of some really great organizations. For our example, our new life jackets, and that was all done by Wilderness Supply and by the race
Halfway Motors. And
Yeah.
Thunder City Speedway, they all supported these new life jackets.
Big shout out for them as well.
Yeah,
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
And so you are now preparing for the races. Yeah, what's a
Yes.
practice session like?
The practice sessions, so Tuesdays we work on technique, because there's a lot to learn in technique, and it takes, years to really get it down pat. Thursdays are specifically for the races, so we really work on our start and our transition and our finishes, making sure everyone is paddling well together, paddling strong, and really to the best of their ability.
Right. And I also have this. It's the I have this beautiful team chant here.
Yes.
Do you want to read that out?
We're actually going to sing it. When
Oh,
we're
you're
on
going
the
to
boat.
okay, all right.
We are.
And I have this beautiful little bookmark. Is that a bookmark?
Yes.
Yes.
And it has these nice words of inspiration. There is strength, love, laughter, enjoyment, surviving, feisty, faith, support, thriving, paddles up, celebrating life, well-being, understanding, energy, joy, spirit. So all of these is so collectively tells me a lot of emotions that has gone, with this Dragon team and the Dragons of Hope as a group, as an organization as well. So you do a lot of fundraising. Did you have any fundraising activity this year?
Yeah, we do. In the spring, we do our begonia fundraiser, and that's through Vanderwee's Garden Gallery. So we sell our baskets of begonias in the spring, and there's a few others that we're working on. So yeah.
And I also wanted to ask you. You mentioned about how the community comes together for this particular activity, as in the survivors, the breast cancer survivors. There is the physical part of it. It's very intense, yeah? The practice and everything, the race. But there is also the psychological and the emotional part of it. How do you balance all of that?
Well, I would say that, the women are here for fun, they're here for laughter, they're here for support. But again, they're very competitive. So when they get going, they strengthen each other. And it's a family. So it is a team effort, and there is no, one-star paddler. It's everyone together. And really, that talks about support during a diagnosis of breast cancer. You need that support. You need family, you need friends, and, whoever you have on your team. Well, that's what this team is for.
It's all about solidarity, yeah? Standing for each other.
I think, too, that exercise itself helps to relieve stress, and taking the step to be in a dragon boat gives you a sense of control, especially when you've been through a diagnosis, you've been through a treatment, things have been happening to your body, but you had no control. So choosing to be in the boat gives you that sense of power and control. So that, I think, helps. And then just having listening ears. So if you're going through something or you want to talk about anything, you can talk to people. If you are looking for support, perhaps somebody in the boat can point you in a direction to get the support that you're looking for. So, yeah. This is our dragon boat, and our team was able to fundraise for it with support from citizens and companies in Thunder Bay. And what it is there's a steersperson who uses this paddle to steer the boat, And then in front of the steersperson are 20 paddlers, 2 in each seat. And at the front, there is a drummer. And so in the boat, there's typically 22 people at one time. And what we try to do is stay completely in sync when we're paddling. So we're all paddling together like a choir.
And this time I have with me Stacy Colley, who is a new paddler, a brand new paddler. You joined this year, right?
Yes, first year.
First year.
Yeah.
So what motivated you to join this group, Stacy?
So my friend from work has been trying to get me to join since I went back to work after treatment. And at first I was pretty hesitant because I just wanted to put the cancer behind me. But you still think about it every day. And then she asked me again and I said yes, that I would try it out, and I'm so happy that I did.
Absolutely. Yeah, and so that was the motivation for you too. And what do? You're paddling?
I'm paddling, yeah. Yes.
Are you going for the race this year?
I am. So it'll be this is my first year in a dragon boat, and this will be my first race at the end of August.
And how do you prepare yourself for the race, for the practice? How do you make time?
I don't know. I just kind of make it a priority and come. Yeah.
That's it. And in terms of how has it impacted you, just being around the other survivors? What is the impact it has made in your personal journey?
Yeah, it's been pretty special because as someone that's relatively, I just finished treatment 2 years ago, it's really brings a lot of hope to me from hearing some of these ladies that have been done treatment for 10, 20 years, and just being around other people that understand what I've been through has been really nice and encouraging. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I really appreciate, in spite of everything that goes for any patient of cancer, of any cancer, the survival, the spirit to survive and give it your best is amazing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. So I wish you all the very best for the races.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That was Stacy Colley for you, who's a new paddler who's joined the Dragons of Boat team in 2024.
What's against the now? Ladies all in pink, paddles at the ready. Let's keep this boat in sync. Hope brought us together. Faith keeps us afloat. Friendships last forever. We are the Dragons of Hope.
Has to find Dragons of Hope or the Dragon Boat team of Thunder Bay, where they reach out through the Facebook?
Yes, they can find us on Facebook, but also we have a website, dragonsofhope.ca. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And any last message for women who are in similar position as us, who are out there and fighting or surviving on a day-to-day basis?
Just the message would be that you have the strength within you, and we're here to help you bring that out. You don't have to be a pro paddler. You don't have to be a star paddler. Even if on the days that you're having treatment, you want to just come and sit in the boat, you can come and just sit in the boat. You don't have to paddle. So we support that. It's about being together and doing it together.
And you're still looking out for new paddlers? You recruit new paddlers as well?
Yes, always looking for new paddlers. It's one of the best teams you really don't want to be a member of. But if you have that diagnosis, then it's one of the best communities, the best support that I know of, where women can just sort of build each other up.
Absolutely. On that very, very positive note, I'd like to thank Sarah and Janice. Thank you so much for telling us about Dragons of Hope. I see you're wearing your t-shirts. Yeah. Dragons of Hope and the Dragon Boat team. We wish you all the very best. I mean, we wish each other all the very best.
Yes.
For the races for 2024. And a big shout out to all our supporters out there. And if you like to, make little donations or like to be engaged as a paddler, please reach out through the Facebook page. Thank you so much for watching Global Vibes.
Thank you.
Thank you.